How many atoms are in a slice of bread? I created this video to address this pressing scientific question. Well, the answer is 705 sextillion, but how did I get there? Well, we first have to define the slice of bread we're going to be looking at here. I was going to do a piece of sourdough bread. I even erased it from this image because I thought this slice just looked really nice. But then I realized a normal piece of like white sandwich bread would probably look a lot better in the thumbnail and be easier to calculate. So my first thought when it came to this idea of just calculating atoms was get like the length and the height of the bread and the width, and then just use that to get how many atoms are in it. But, well, I mean, first off, I Googled all that. Google Gemini told me this. I did my own research as well, and by research I just mean like scrolling through the images results of Google, but it seemed to check up. And as for thickness, like half an inch definitely made sense. And I also found this Reddit post showing the slice thickness. I thought it was cool. Which slice thickness would y'all go with? Yeah, I also found this like bread slicer. I thought it was cool, but back to the point. What I ended up doing was I went to Walmart. I found this 15-inch long bread. It had 24 slices, so I know for sure that in that case it's 0.625 inches. So I got all that data. I just went with 0.5 for the calculations, and I calculated it that an average slice of bread has 10.125 cubic inches of bread in it. But then I realized using cubic inches was pretty misguided because it seems like atom calculations are done by weight, and using grams when it comes to like the mole stuff. I mean, I'm not super good at chemistry at all, honestly. I just decided to make this video idea. But going back to the Walmart bread, I can use the fact that it weighed 20 ounces and there were 24 slices to divide that and get the fact that each slice weighs 83% of an ounce, or 0.83 ounces. Convert that to grams, it's 23.5 grams. And then I just low-key went to ChatGPT, asked it how many atoms are in a gram of bread, and it got to 30 sextillion in a single gram of bread. But I'll break down how it did that a little bit. It just used the fact that bread is mostly carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, and then it like got the molar mass of those elements. I think used like the number in the mole called Avogadro's number. And you're probably thinking like this whole video could have just been a ChatGPT response and I didn't even need to have any of the, unit researching at the beginning. And to that I'd say you are definitely correct. But I'm trying to make like bread content, So this was going to be for Bread Science Saturday. But maybe there'll be better Bread Science Saturdays and other bread days as well. Yeah, the idea for this video may have sounded a lot better in my head. Also, going back here, I set this highlight to animate. I thought that looked good, but I don't know if it animated. I guess I'll just check back in the recording. Anyway, we have what ChatGPT told us, which is there's 30 sextillion atoms in a single gram of bread, right? So we just got to multiply that by 23.5 grams, or just do some simple math to get it to be 7.05 times 10 to the 23. And then you get 705 sextillion atoms are in a slice of bread. And apparently that's like a trillion times more than all the stars in the Milky Way. I know I was literally just working on this video like 5 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure that number's, it's 7 trillion. Yeah, it's about 7 trillion. 7 trillion times more than all the stars in the Milky Way. Well, that's pretty much that video. I think towards the end of this video, I just wanted to put some bread images so we could appreciate bread. Yeah, I'm trying to make bread content. If you couldn't tell by the schedule, if you're curious why, I'd be happy to make a video about that as well. But I just think bread's really cool, and there's lots of I just wanted to pick something to just go in on for content, and I was like, you know what, I like bread. You can be creative with bread stuff. Let's do bread. And bread just, I mean, it looks really nice, let's be honest. I mean, there's so many types. Who doesn't like bread, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like pita bread, croissants, French bread. I mean, I gotta research bread, bro. I mean, by the end of the year, I should be one of the most knowledgeable individuals on bread, hopefully in the United States. Maybe not that, but I should know a lot of stuff about bread by the end of this year. One other thing I want to do is I want to start making my subscriber count out of something at the end of every video. So I believe I have 192 subscribers now. So you should see a video on screen right now of me making it in some way. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go to the kitchen right now and make it out of Cheerios. But that's pretty much it. See you guys later.